How's it going, guys? We're here to talk about One Piece chapter 1044 and the bombshells that Goda is dropping on us. He keeps just dropping them. I don't know, man. Like, somebody stop this man. Like, he's unstoppable. His bag is infinite. He just keeps yanking, pulling stuff out of his bag, and it's just endless. But enough with the jokes. Let's get into this discussion. But first, we have to talk about chapter 1043. At the end of that chapter, Zunisha drops the bombshell on us that Luffy is Joy Boy, and that cliffhanger of a panel that Oda gave us last week or 2 weeks ago with Luffy's hair. First of all, kind of doesn't even match. I want to say that, Oda, but I respect the blue balling you gave everybody. Everybody thinking it's resin and all that, but we'll get into what it is in just a moment. First, we got to start off with this chapter. Chapter 1044 opens with a monologue from Luffy not knowing how he's awake, and then we cut to Momonosuke and Yamato basically confirming that Luffy is in fact Joy Boy. This basically confirms everybody's suspicion. Now we know he is Nika. We know he is Joy Boy. And we also know he is Luffy. So this nigga is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. This nigga is Jesus. But no, I'm kidding. But then we cut to basically the live floor, and we get to see Sanji. He's back awake, and I personally think he's gonna have something important to do, like maybe Mr. Prince is back. For the fans, I'm not a Sanji stan, but I'm a Zoro stan myself. Can't wait for the King of Hell to wake back up myself. But for you Sanji stans, that's pretty okay. Kid and Law, and they're back fighting again somehow against all odds. After this is their last attempt, I guess. After they get 10 more. But then we get to see Higuroro and also Marco, Otama, and Nami. Nami and Otama are, of course, crying. Happy Luffy. They get to see Luffy's awake. But everybody notices him. That's the thing. Everybody's noticing Straw Hat. They feel him. They don't notice him. They feel him. That's the difference. Like, this is something we need to pay attention to, guys. They feel Luffy. They don't all just notice him. They feel him. But then we cut to Marie Joie, and we have a discussion with the Gorosei, and they drop a bombshell on us that Luffy has the Hito no Mi Madol Nika. Do y'all know what this means? This means not in fact the Gomu Gomu no Mi. No. This is the Hito no Mi, sun god Nika, mythological fruit. You feel me? Like, Luffy is on a different level. This is the reason this dude always bounces back. This dude's his own. But look, so we got also, this is the crazy part. This is the part that had me dying, and the reason I love Goda to death. This man calls it the most ridiculous power in the world. Not the most dangerous, not the strongest, not the most slow. I don't even know what other adjectives you could use for this, but he calls it the most ridiculous power in the world. Then we cut down to the second floor, and it's Hiyori and Orochi. Not gonna lie, it kind of bored me a little bit this chapter, but I see why Oda put it in here, because if you ask me, it did have a theme. It did have a good theme. Hiyori, she's basically saying that, dude, you broke 2 promises. First, he danced for 5 years. You broke that promise. Then, once he's getting in this boiling water for 1 hour, he gets in it, and you still don't plan on keeping your promise. She basically hates this man, and she wants him to know it. Orochi, thank God he's out of the story now. In fact, it was Kanjuro's little fire blight thing. I don't even know what it's called. basically burnt up Orochi, and he couldn't really do nothing about it. I don't know what. He couldn't do anything. He's done. And Hiyori finally reveals her face to Orochi. Then we cut to another panel of Luffy, the GOAT himself, and he's saying, I feel like anything's possible. I can keep fighting a bit longer. My heartbeat sounds so funny. This is my peak. Gear 5th. Bro, you know what this means? This means Luffy is the GOAT, bro. I'm so happy, bro. This means they're Gear 5th and Awakening are the same thing, bro. And I'm so excited about that. Like, you can ask my bro. Like, I was telling him, like, oh my God, Gear 5th and Awakening gotta be the same thing. At first, I thought it was just gonna be Awakening, not gonna lie. But I don't really care. I like the Awakening shit, you feel me? And I like the Gear 5th at the same time. So I like them being the same thing. Let's see. Then we cut down again. Let's see the Black Lightning. Kaido notices that Black Lightning and his soldiers are falling down one by one. Then we get to see Kaido noticing, what the hell is that? It's on the roof. Bro, he's scared, bro. Kaido is scared for his life, bro. I'm telling you. There, all of a sudden, we see that Black Lightning crackling again. And boom. We see a giant hand grab Kaido and yank his ass up. Excuse the language. And yank him up. Everybody's surprised. And we get to see Luffy's famous grin. He's yanking Kaido up cartoon style. I kid you not, guys. Cartoon style. Popeye style. This man yanks Kaido up, takes him by his tail, strong arms this man, and swings him around and bodies him back and forth, throwing his body back and forth. And then, not only that, this man punches Kaido and leaves a big ass knot on his head like he in a cartoon himself. Bro, Luffy has an effect on other people with his devil fruit, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. That's not even the crazy thing. Kaido blast breaths. Luffy's still laughing at his ass because keep in mind, this whole time he's laughing at this man. Then Luffy sees Kaido's blast breath coming. He woes with his eyes popping out his head. Cartoon shit, like some Looney Tunes shit. And he literally grabs the ground, picks it up, and bounces Kaido's bolo breath back at him. And then we finally get to see it, guys. The full body of Gear 5th Luffy. He has the smoke rings, the little fiery hair. He also has, he's wearing his basic fit though. So this basically means his peak is his normal form now. Thank God. Kind of like some Ultra Instinct shit. I kind of like that. But his eyes, think about his eyes, guys. When you read this chapter, I want you to look at his eyes. They look just like Zunisha's and Emu's. And I'm not usually like, well, I do like theories. But this is almost like, I think this matters. Like, Oda would not change Luffy's eyes. That is Luffy, the MC. He would not change his eyes. Then we get to see Kaido telling Luffy basically, sorry about before, didn't want that to go that way. He didn't want to win like that. So this is basically more proof that Kaido doesn't like interruptions. Like, stop interrupting this nigga. Like, I don't get what y'all don't get. He is the king of the beast. He will beat y'all ass if y'all keep interrupting his fights. Luffy says, don't sweat it. Now let's finish this. Bro, hype at its max, man. Hype at its max. Luffy is the GOAT. But let's get, man, honestly, this chapter was like amazing. That's the end. And guess what? No break next week. No break. I'm so excited, bro. And this is legendary. This is a legendary chapter. If Oda somehow tops this, like, we're gonna have the monster trio of chapters, like with this 1043, 1044, and 1045. They're gonna be monster trio of chapters. You're not gonna be able to stop them. But I think, honestly, next chapter, I feel like we get to see more of Luffy versus Kaido, and hopefully, because if you ask me, it's getting a little too late in the story for Oda to start Kaido's flashback. I don't know what he's trying to do, but if he's trying to end Wano by the end of the year, he has to get Kaido's flashback like done within this next like 2 to 3 weeks, like, if you ask me. So I'm thinking Kaido's flashback is starting next chapter or the chapter after that. So yeah, that's hype. I've looked on Twitter, people are liking it a little bit, some people are hating it, but it's trending every day for 3 days. It's been trending every day for 3 days. That just goes to show you that Goda is amazing. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the video, guys. Like and comment your thoughts on the chapter, cause bro, it was hyped. It was hyped for me. Yeah, like I said, like and subscribe. Comment down below. See you next time. Peace.